Welcome to the
Welcome!
pod, Timmy. Yay!
Wait, do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh yeah.
My name is Timmy.
Hi, Timmy.
I moved to New York City around the same time as you guys.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Summer
Yeah.
2022.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I moved here for medical school
Yes.
I moved-
Dr. Timmy.
Dr. Kim.
in 1 month. In 1 month. I'm graduating med school in a couple weeks now.
Whoa,
pretty
bro.
crazy.
Yeah. So 4 years flew by fast. And
Aww.
I'm going back to Southern California for
Bye.
Bye.
For
Literally
residency.
bye forever.
Yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
sad.
So
But
remember when we talked about in previous episodes how like people come and go?
Yeah.
It's Timmy,
This
bro.
is it's time.
yeah, I mean 4 years is a long time.
It is a long time.
Yeah.
And you like did a lot in the city.
I
so.
maximized
yeah.
my time. Yeah.
You New York City maxed.
I have no regrets. I'm leaving with no regrets.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Of the friends that we know who are in grad school in New York, I know some who like their lives are completely grad school and like we never see them. Like we see them when they move in, we're like, oh,
Yeah.
welcome, and then you just never hear of them again because they're like busy studying
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like you are like like a case where like you felt like you were fully like immersed in like the adult life, the non-school life that the rest
Yeah.
of us were in, but you were also still doing school.
Yeah. I feel like we can give context to like the difference between like how you live and like how corporate people maybe live in
Yeah,
the
like
city.
a day in the. We could start with like a day in the
Oh
life.
yeah,
type
a day in
thing.
the life.
Yeah.
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 Okay. What's your 5 to 8 p.m. I don't know when you sleep.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
an
yeah.
average.
Okay.
Oh yeah, average day.
Okay, so I think med school could be split into like 2 sections. Like the first half of med school will be like the preclinical stuff, so the stuff like the book studying, and then so that will happen like the first year and a half, and then second year and a half portion will be like the clinical stuff where you go into the hospital.
Okay.
So they said they told us going into med school treat it like a 9 to 5. So basically you'll wake up, study, take a lunch break from 8 to 12, and then study from like 1 to 5, and then I think that's how you set good boundaries to decompress. Like after 5, no more studying. That's what people do. Just go to gym. So and they repeat that for a whole year and a half. So that's like some of the boundaries that
Did you feel like you could have that boundary? Like, was that maintained?
for me, like some nights like I would have to study after dinner. So I'll go to gym from 5 to 6, eat dinner 6 to 7, and I'll probably have to do some light studying 7 to 8. But I noticed that when during those
Hour by hour, bro.
I scroll for an hour and then it's just like the day's over.
I'm a very my Myers-Briggs is like ISTJ, INTJ, so like
ISTJ.
yeah,
Whoa.
so I'm very like planning oriented, and
Yeah.
you'll find a lot of med students are
ISTJ.
very logical, very planning oriented. So
Interesting.
because we kind of have to be, but I notice like on those weeks when I have to study after dinner, like from 7 to 8, like it'll catch up. I'll feel burnt out by the end of the week. So
Interesting.
yeah, so that's the case, and then that'll be like Monday to Friday, and then Friday I would go to like family group at church from like post dinner. So obviously I don't study then, and then I would have to make sure like again like no studying like on the bus right back at like 10 p.m. because just off limits. And then some studying on the weekends, and then Sunday probably just some light studying, but pretty much it. So that's like how med school was like the first year and a half.
Wait, but
Yeah.
I feel like you like didn't include all of the socializing that you did do, like on Fridays, Saturdays.
Yeah.
And I feel like you have stayed out like late nights too. Like
True, we've been to Pocha at like 12 a.m.
Yeah.
just like
So-
a pub in K-Town.
I think I went to the city a lot more than my med school classmates.
Like it sounds so regimented,
Yeah.
but you're actually out chilling with us at 1 a.m.
That's true. But again, I think I really prioritize my community in the city more than like, I invested more time in the my community in the city. During the week, I was more like focused.
Yeah.
I didn't like while my classmates would spend more time maybe like chilling during the week with their friends. For me, I chose to save my free time for the weekends. So So I legit barely ate. I only ate out in the Bronx near my school, like probably 3 or 4 times in my 4 years there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
dang.
was just
So that you could.
3 or 4 times total
total.
in your 4 years.
In my 4 years,
you cooked every other
I
meal.
cooked every other meal.
What do you cook?
I cooked. Well, lately, morning it'll be like oatmeal and eggs, and then like lunch will be like
Wait, oatmeal and eggs, like you put your eggs in your oatmeal?
no. So oatmeal with chocolate chips and peanut butter.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
that sounds
ooh,
kind of
And
good.
then like
Ooh.
when you heat it up, it becomes like swirl, like all mixture. So it tastes good. It's great.
nice.
And then eggs with the Trader Joe's everyday bagel seasoning.
Oh,
And
we
then-
have that
Very
too.
good. Do you
And then-
scramble it? What do you do?
Sometimes scramble, sometimes just pan fry.
Oh, nice.
And then slice of apple. So that'll be a
Dang,
Bro,
that
true
is
doctor.
a doctor's
An apple
doctor's
a day.
diet.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So-
a doctor day.
apple a day makes the doctor go away.
Stay away.
Yeah.
But you can't stay away from yourself.
Oh yeah.
A good one.
Good one. So
Okay.
that'll be breakfast, and then lunch would be. I mean, you guys are gonna hate it, but like rice, chicken breast, avocado, spinach, sauteed spinach.
Holy.
And then-
Every day?
Sometimes I'll exchange the rice for pasta. And
Wow.
And then,
oh, the variety.
yeah.
Oh,
Right.
right.
Oh, and the
then-
spinach for what? Arugula?
No, spinach will stay the same, and then dinner will be different. Dinner will be like sweet potato, salmon, and then like onion and garlic as my veggies.
What in the world?
And then
This regimen is crazy.
and then in between I'll have like cereal. I'll have like, rice cakes.
You never thought like, oh, I'm too busy today, I'm gonna get the halal card outside?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I like eating it. It doesn't taste bad, and number two, like it's healthy. And then
It's for the gains.
yeah.
right?
So
for the
I'm eating it for
gains.
health too, and then also like I see eating like healthy right now will allow me to enjoy myself on the weekends in the city. I like-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
and
just-
like eat out during the weekend.
yeah, pretty much. So yeah, so,
So
I
does that mean you ate out like every weekend, every meal during the weekend, probably?
not every meal, but like every time I hang out with people in
Yeah,
the city.
yeah.
So
Are you like a routine type person too? Like you want to keep your routine?
Are you naturally? Yeah. Are you naturally?
yeah,
that way?
I'm a naturally regimented person, as you can tell already. Pretty much, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't relate.
Really? You guys are, you guys are more spontaneous.
Did you ever?
I know. I know. You guys are up at 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Wait.
you have work the
We
next
could
day?
be. That could be part of our routine.
Yeah, that's a routine.
That's
That's,
a
a very
routine.
regimented
That's a very
thing that we
regimented-
do.
Yeah, that's true. I take that back. Take that back.
1 to 2 every single night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, dang.
Without fail.
I was like, it's daytime in Korea. Well, why are you guys still up?
True. As we were coordinating this.
Yeah.
Was that naturally your personality, or do people in med school like it nurtures it into you? Like
Oh yeah.
you become that.
Yeah. So
Or were you like always like that in high
Nate-
school too?
I was always like that in high school.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think med school definitely nurtures, like you have to be regimented in order to survive, but also attracts the people, like these like-minded people, these kind of neurotic thinking people.
Yeah, yeah.
And in order for you, because it's a long journey. So yeah, but in high school, like I would plan on my days. This is like
In high school?
yeah, like I'll like the day before, like this is just like anxiety inducing when I think about it. But I'll like before I go to sleep, I'll like okay, 7 to 8, I'll wake up or blah 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 blah. I could come back 3 to 5 soccer practice, 5 to 6 studies. Yeah, I was pretty like neurotic from a young age. Yeah, but I learned to chill and tone down and really relax. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because obviously your schedule is extremely relaxed now.
Yeah, but I do hang out a lot.
You
can-
do,
So
yeah.
like I've been able to like.
How do you
Relax.
balance that?
I feel like the way that you describe like setting boundaries for yourself,
Yeah.
like I feel like all of those things probably culminate into you being able to have the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Like for me, I feel like I would have no self-control where like I would be like, oh, I have a test, I have to study, I'm going to study like every second of the day, even though it's like not productive and like I'm not retaining any information and I'm just like stuffing it down my throat and I'm trying to do so
I thought you were gonna say the opposite, where like you have a test coming
I
up,
thought you were gonna
but
say that
you
too.
want to hang out with your friends, and so you hang out till the last minute, and then you like cram.
Oh, I would also do that as well. But like, or I'm saying like the self-control part, like you know when you should study and when it's effective and when it's not effective anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I still cram too. Like it's still natural for everyone just to like just want to study more like the day before a test. So I definitely like fell into that, but but you just have to play the long game in med school. You realize,
Yeah.
oh, like I can't do this. I just have set boundaries, or else I'm going to go like maybe like. And you can't also, I think the main thing is you can't compare yourself to your classmates too. Like my classmates, they're geniuses. They're like brilliant people. And like, and then like, I'll look at them like, oh my gosh, like they're studying right now in the gym. Like maybe I should be studying, or like, they're like, I don't know, they're doing all the, like they're studying now. Like, oh, when I was resting, like, but then you have to realize, oh, you can't like feel pressured by that.
Yeah.
Or else you're going to burn yourself out. So you know yourself. I know myself.
Yeah.
That's crazy boundary setting and
Yeah.
self-control.
And you don't know when they're resting. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like life lesson, like just don't compare yourself to others. Yeah.
But I also feel like you seem extremely clear on your priorities too. Like you're like, I'm going to value, like, this is how I'm going to prioritize my time, like studies, and then weekend goes to community.
Yeah.
Like you're very clear such that like it's easier to say yes and no to things.
Yeah, that's something I take pride in, just being able to like prioritize like the non-negotiables in life. So it'll be like community, wellness, like working out. Everyone has like non-negotiables in their lives. Everyone has rooms for maybe like a set number of ones. You can't do everything, but just chooses like what do you choose to, what will we give up in it.
Like in your time in, I don't know, college, med school, high school even, like have you ever like experienced your priorities shifting, and then does that have to like change how you spend your time?
I think it's pretty much stayed the same ever since becoming a Christian. Yeah, so like my faith and community obviously became like big non-negotiable, and then I was always pretty active like in high school, like sports, soccer, so that was like a non-negotiable, and that just...
He went to Korea recently, and he like found the gym where like the famous people worked out at, and then he just became friends with the famous people and started working out with them.
Yeah,
like that's how much of a hobby this is.
They're pretty
So
cool
confused.
guys. Yeah, they're pretty cool guys. Yeah.
Like, wait, what? How famous? Like, what? Who are they? I just saw on your story. I was confused.
Amoti, the Physical 100 season 2 winner, and then a couple other people from Physical 100. Yeah, so I got to meet them last year in Korea, work out with them, and then I went back a couple weeks ago, and then got to work out with them too. And then they're just super kind. They're pretty down to earth.
What the heck, dude?
So yeah, I told them to hit me up if they ever come to LA. Or
jeez, nice. Has there ever been a time where like your planning didn't work out?
Yeah.
And like, how do you
this is pretty, I guess, raw or recent. I planned like my residency, like future residency. I was like, I'm going to go back to like when I went home during December, like I interviewed for this program, and I was like, I interviewed well, and this was like my home program too. And then there are all like signs like pointing that these doors will be open. Like people from the program said they vouched for me after the interview without even me asking. So I was like, oh wow, like these are maybe like doors from God. Like signs. And I started like planning, okay, like this will be my commute. This will be like what my life will look like. I'll go to this family group, and then like that's right next to my right next to the hospital. So it's like I'm a planner, but then the downside of that is I start like fantasizing, or not fantasizing, right? But just planning, like thinking too much in the future. And then that got my hopes up, because I really thought that this was an open door. And then match day was a very cruel twist, because if you guys don't know what match day is, like your destination is out of your hands pretty much. You are like selected into a program, and you have no choice but to attend that program. And then so it was just like I ended up matching into a good program, but it was just a big shock because it was not the program that I was expecting to.
Right.
But I think that's when I realized that like we could have like our plans, but like ultimately like we have to let go of them. So but like that was pretty big moment of when my planning didn't work out. So
Dang. Yeah. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
I feel like even though like us in corporate are in a different environment, I do feel like the like internal struggles and like the strife and stuff maybe follow a similar track where like we're figuring out how our priorities influence how we spend our time and like who we spend it around and how that affects our rhythm and our routine. And then we learn like more and more, especially coming out of school, there's so much influx out in the world that we are not in control over, and like letting go of like plans, visions, dreams that like in college felt very realistic, but like in adulthood we're like, oh, there are so many other variables that like we weren't aware of. And then on top of that, like you can try your best in the corporate world, you can like do every single right thing to like see that open door, and then it just completely like gets taken out of your hands, like for reasons outside of
it's out of your control,
or like you don't even know.
It's a very, very similar experience, I feel like, in all stages of life, whether it's corporate or school. Like just we can't plan, like we can't, unless like that thing, that job offer, that acceptance letter like is right in front of you, like you can't plan. So it's just better just to not think too much about the day in the future. Just take it one day at a time.
So. And I feel like people who like are retired, or like I was talking to my mom who she keeps telling me now, she's like, don't, like, just let go, and like when you like, you can go on a trip with friends and just don't make plans, just walk around. And she's like, growing up she was the most type A human being that I knew like ever, you know. But I think one way or another, like life hits you and you just learn. You just gotta like take things as they come. Let them ebb and flow.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say that lesson of like, you don't know anything, and it could always be changed, flipped upside down, taken away. Like I have learned many times in my corporate life as well. So you know, that's just the young adult life. And it's like I feel like the first times in our life that we've experienced it, like truly. Because I feel like our paths, or like for me, like I feel like my path, like to my first job, was like extremely linear. In that, like you knew what the next step was. I feel like even in med school, this is like what I hear from my friends. Like you know, you get into med school, you finish med school, you go to residency, much, like everything is like so linear. Or you feel like it's gonna be linear, and then like you plan for that, and then I feel like after I graduated college, I was like, okay, and then.
It's a lot of unpredictability. I bet.
You just gotta re-find your way a little bit.
That's the challenging thing I've found about corporate compared to like grad school, because for like something like where you get a license, like medical school, at least like the pathway is planned out for you. Like after medical school, you like, granted that you passed all these exams and boards, next step is residency, and if you just like do your job and like work hard, you'll become a doctor. And then from there, like even like job security is like pretty much guaranteed, unless like you screw up big time. But compared to corporate, I feel like that's like where there's a big difference in at least like the career path that I'm taking versus like corporate, because job security is a lot more up in the air. There's not like one set path that I'm taking. Like everyone is taking med school, then residency, then so on. But for you guys, like you guys have to create your own path. And that's kind of like a little scary, I think.
Honestly.
It's a little scary.
No, I have thought about that. I'm like, sometimes I look at like my med school friends and I'm like, I'm so jealous. Like you know exactly like what your next years look like.
And even also that like your goalpost is like, like I feel like I think about goalposts a lot recently. Like, oh, like I've reached this milestone in my career, like it's time to think about my next milestone that I'm going to try to reach. Constantly, like whenever I reach a milestone, the next, like the goalpost moves again, and then I have to like, I'm like, okay, where do I want it? What now do I desire to work towards? And then I have to continue working towards the next thing. But then I feel like maybe in med school, it's like your goalpost is defined for you. Like
the end goal is like a doctor, unless like I have like a complete like career pivot or something. It's like it's going to stay the same, but like for you, like you could have you had a career pivot, or you could like, I don't know what other stuff but like it's always fluid.
That's true. No, I was talking to my pharmacy friend. She just finished residency, and she's like got her like first job, And she was like, yeah, I'm just gonna like work at this job for like the rest of my life. And I was like, huh? Like, I can't think beyond like the next year at my corporate job.
Facts.
Do you guys wish that you kind of had the stability of where it's like, you know,
what's next?
Yeah, like at least like it provides you like a scaffolding of what's known.
I've thought about that before.
Yeah.
I think maybe a year or two ago, I was telling people like, I was like, sometimes I wish I could just like jump 5 years ahead in my corporate or in my career where I feel more settled. Like maybe by that point I've pivoted or like I've like explored, or at least I feel more confirmed on like where the path is, because it feels, maybe especially like because we're still early career-ish, that there's just so many options and it takes up so much mental space, like thinking about that. And so sometimes I just wish I could like free up that mental space somehow and just know. And so like, I don't know, it's the like luxury of choice, but also mentally draining sometimes. And it would just be easier if someone told me.
Just told you.
I was watching a reel the other day. It was like there's this trap of like optionality that you get like stuck in because maybe you reach a point in your career where you have so many options that like you actually then end up trapping yourself in like your current situation because there's like too many options. Yeah. And then you like lose out on the opportunity to like make the next decision and like actually push yourself out of your current situation.
Oh my gosh, I feel that. And then all of a sudden you blink and it's been 4 years in the corporate world.
Yeah.
And you're like, I thought I was going to pivot 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So you feel like there was too many options, kind of did the opposite effect on you, and you just stayed in the same exact place and didn't choose any of the options?
Yeah. Or it's like easy to fall into that trap, maybe.
Yeah.
The more options there are, the less confident I am about making a choice. To go in a certain direction. Yeah.
I think I saw a previous podcast where you're more decisive. You pick an option. While she's the
That one is on the bus.
No.
Okay, maybe for the listeners who might also identify with indecision, even there's like a state after the decision is made where like it's still taking up mental space. Thus, maybe I would find reprieve in like having less options sometimes. But for whatever reason, God made me someone who is indecisive and has the luxury of making a lot of decisions.
When you make a decision, do you like
immediately regret
it? Like start anxious?
Immediate regret. She'll come home and be like, Carrie, did I make the right decision? Oh my gosh.
Well, for you just make it and like just move forward.
Yeah, I just move on.
I think her and I operate in the same like racking our brains up to that decision.
Yeah.
Like we both overthink.
Yeah, that's true.
But then the day that the decision is made is where her and I go in opposite directions.
Yeah.
I don't immediately regret.
Yeah.
But I will continue questioning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
So you do take a while to make decisions then?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But once I get there, I'm like, this makes 100% sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what if it doesn't make 100% sense?
Then you make it make sense.
Whoa. So I'm an Enneagram 7. Like, it's the enthusiast, and like your core desire is like for novelty and like adventuring, and your core, like your basic fear is getting boxed in. And I think that's part of it too.
You need freedom.
Like, and sometimes making a decision, I get fixated on like the doors that I'm closing. And like I forget about the doors that are opening. And I wonder if it comes from that thing.
That makes sense.
Whoa, that's very insightful.
Psych major.
Okay, right.
You're a psych major in Berkeley? And then you're working in tech?
She sold out.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
She sold out.
Oh.
She could have been a doctor. She decided to be.
You could have been a doctor.
I considered like the PsyD route or the PhD route and like doing research.
Yeah.
But that's a very linear path that would then map out the next like 10 plus years of my life.
I do think something that like me and Cinder relate on is novelty. Like I do think novelty or like getting bored of like one thing. I feel like when we sit still for too long, we're like, oh, we want to like find something that's more stimulating. And I feel like that's why we've jumped jobs like every 2 years and stuff.
And why we do the podcast and
things.
So I feel like if I went to grad school, I would feel too boxed in maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, you guys are on the right path. Healthcare is not for you guys.
Thanks.
Validated.
Although sometimes when I feel boxed in corporate, I'm like,
Yeah.
should I go back to grad school?
Yeah, that's true. I also wanted to talk about like how we budget. Like,
Yeah.
like because you have no income. Right?
Yeah. I know.
she just dropped that.
Yeah.
She's like, by the way, you're poor, so how do you feed yourself?
Yeah.
So it's a mixture of things. So
Well, you went to a free med school, so
So-
that's a thing too.
What?
yeah. So praise God, I got.
You
Got
went
free
to med school for free, bruh?
So we got a donor. Shout out to Dr. Goddessman. But like before that donation, I had to take out loans. So that's also something that I had to like figure out right now, like loan repayment as I transition to adulthood. And then like right now I'm like really like budgeting my stuff, like thinking about car payments, thinking about loan repayments, thinking about all these like how much like factoring into my salary. So now like I'm starting to like kind of budget like you guys with a full-time salary. So for periods of med school, I would also work, do some remote working. So that would help, I guess, like boost some of the just extra flexibility in spending.
How do you budget, like, I don't know, the eating out?
Yeah.
Oh, the cooking, the groceries.
Yes.
What other bills do you have?
It's just one singular rent because there's no utilities fee, there's no internet. So $900 for that.
Jeez.
And then eating out would be I'll do my best just to eat every single meal, Sunday night to Friday lunch is home cooked, and then Friday night Upper East Side for family group, and have a home cooked meal during family group graciously from shout out to Nanette and Yahua. But I was like even when I go to church on Wednesday nights, like I would bring a Tupperware and then heat it up. I'll go to church like if from like 1 p.m. bring a Tupperware, use the church office. Church office had everything, had a microwave and a fridge, and then I'll bring my food there. Or like if I like went to city often during the weekends, I would also bring my Tupperware there, so I don't like eat out like every single meal. So it just have to be like that kind of like wise spending. So yeah.
As you were explaining, you said like, oh, now that I'm transitioning to adulthood, does it feel now, because you're going into residency and you'll have some income, like, do you feel like now you're starting adulthood? To
be honest, I didn't feel much different than you guys.
Oh, okay.
But having said that, I've never really experienced life in your guys' shoes. So, but now I'm like fully like
earning income.
Yeah, earning income, like regular income.
You have hours.
I did work for a year. Going to after I graduated, I had a gap year, so I had like a taste of, I guess, what like full-time work was. But then from what I remember is like, I'll just come home exhausted. Like it'll be so different from school. Like 9 to 5, I will work and then come home and you just want to like just not use your brain for anything.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that how you guys feel?
Yeah. I truly do feel that way.
You felt that more from working than studying?
Yeah.
Like going to class?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I was like,
more than your rotations?
Yeah, because like rotations, I would have to work during the day and then study afterwards. But I think
isn't that more tiring?
But during rotations, like you have obligations, responsibilities, but you're not taking care of the patient every single minute of the day, or you're not working every single minute of the day. There's going to be sometimes like where you're like sitting in for a lecture, or you're didactics. Yeah.
What is that?
A lecture, basically a lecture.
Yeah. You had it went over my head.
Yeah. So So that's lectures. There's gonna be periods of or just like shadowing, where you just like shadowing, and then there's going to be periods when you go see the patient and like present the patient. But compared that to corporate, like you're on your responsibility like from 9 to 5. Right. So you have to be like locked in. Yeah.
I guess my life is kind of hard.
No, that makes me feel slightly better.
Yeah.
Like when I come home and I'm like, I want to do nothing with my.
Yeah. So I think that's where it's different. Where it's going to be the shift now. Now, like I'm gonna have to. I anticipate being exhausted, like my brain just being exhausted, like at 5 p.m. Not wanting to do any work and just having to like have a clear divide.
As a working person, like maybe we're not making like that much money when we're coming out of college into working life. And so I feel like I also similarly was like, oh, I do need to like cook sometimes and budget and save. Yeah. But I think I didn't have the diligence of like, it's really inconvenient for me right now to cook, but I should still cook. Like I would just be like, oh, kava? Yeah. So I guess that's the flexibility we had.
I feel like I had friends who, as soon as like we were making income, their budgeting completely shifted. Maybe this is like an us thing, but at least like when Carol and I like first got an apartment in the city too, I think because New York is expensive,
it is.
We still spent most of our money like with a saver mindset for at least the beginning.
Yeah.
But I do think that is expanded, and lifestyle creep is unfortunately really real.
Unfortunately real. Wait,
Yeah.
you're gonna be hit with like the worst lifestyle creep ever when you like make your doctor
Become
income.
a doctor.
Yeah.
Dude.
You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I
Oh
can't.
my gosh. But also like it's because you've been saving all these years.
That's
So
I was budgeting with our friend John Tan, and he's also going to residency. I was just like thinking, oh my gosh, I have X amount of money to spend every month.
Wow.
It's just like I'm just going to saving mindset already. Like even before I even started residency, like I'm like
planner,
You're
bro.
planning
I'm
it
like-
out, dude.
I'm like I need to like start saving now.
Wow.
So like it's just part of adulthood.
Like you mentioned, like you have to live like regimentedly,
Hour by hour.
by hour.
Right.
And I feel like with the 9 to 5 corporate job, like I come home, I'm exhausted. I don't want to talk to a single other person.
Yeah.
Except me.
Except she comes into my room.
Yeah.
And then I barely want to cook. If I could like drag myself to go to the gym, like I will try.
Yeah.
But even then, like, especially because, well, I guess you guys have to like commute into the hospital too. But like for corporate people, and we commute in like in a hybrid basis, like twice a week.
Yeah.
But like I go into the the days I go into the office,
Yeah.
I have to bring my workout clothes and go directly to the gym after.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, that actually is painful. And then after I come home, I have to cook
Yeah.
And shower.
and shower
And sometimes do laundry.
and then do laundry.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like is horrid.
Yeah, I do think I require a lot more decompressing time than like college, for example. And that's something that I was like, am I just getting old? But I realized I think it's maybe because you like have to lock in for a longer period of time, whereas college, like you break it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'd like try to fold in more decompressing time throughout the week because of that too.
I realized that like sometimes when I work my 9 to 5,
Yeah.
like if no one bothers me, I could be sitting in that same position for the entire day, 9 to 5. Like if there was no reason for me to get up,
Yeah.
I can barely like eat lunch.
Wow.
Like cuz I'm like so this might be just me though. Like I'm a little bit like
I always eat lunch.
locked in.
Yeah. Logged in, yeah.
And then I'm like, "Oh, frick, it's 2 p.m.
Yeah.
to eat lunch."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
That sounds tiring.
That's why though I also love like I am grateful for the hybrid / like remote life where sometimes I just need to go to a cafe and pay for that $8 matcha even though it's a 5-minute walk away from the apartment just to be in a new environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like take a walk around the block.
Yeah.
Grant?
Also, my Apple Watch reminds me to stand up.
Oh, good one. I turned off notifications on my watch. Granted, I remember like when I did interns and work in the Bay, people would go on afternoon walks in the Bay. And I wonder if there's like a difference in like the hustle culture of New York where like no one in my office, well, I think it's very rare that I hear people go on walks in the middle of the workday.
Actually, that's so true.
Yeah. But I think it's very commonplace, like after lunch in SF.
Is it because like Midtown Manhattan is not like a walkable?
True. You can step outside and
yeah.
get more stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the weather is very hit or miss.
That's
so.
true.
Oh,
yeah, you're not
yeah.
gonna walk when it's 2 degrees.
Yeah. But that
winter.
said, too,
Yeah.
like, I feel like in SF, I would have like very casual catch-up one-on-ones with people, and we would go on a walk. And in New York, the majority of time I'm having one-on-ones, like, we have our laptops open.
Yeah, and we have an agenda.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Hey, that sounds so draining.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah.
Wait, when do you do laundry, by the way?
I do.
Facts.
I do laundry like twice a week.
Is it from like 9:30 to 10?
No, it's just whenever I have free time, and then also. Like,
Oh, you have free time?
Yeah. Not, like
In
it's
between flashcards?
just, like now I have free time, but also you have to time it when the building is
True.
is
It's
sleeping.
open.
Yeah, or like
Yeah,
not
yeah.
everyone's doing because like around like I don't know afternoon is like the prime time, and so I'll try to do like Saturday morning because like people are sleeping,
Dang.
or or
You've really optimized this. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
but also because I work out a lot, so I do have a lot of laundry too. So roughly like two times a week, 2 to 3 times. Yeah.
You do laundry 2 times a week?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not gonna say how often we do laundry.
Once every 3 weeks. That's.
Oh.
I was talking to someone
yeah.
who did
Oh.
once every 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think like once every 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
But also like I have more clothes than you probably.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, to
Yeah.
cycle through.
Yeah, to cycle
yeah,
through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. Yeah.
But then, like, what are you guys saying? Like, after you get home from work, you don't want to do anything. Like, you don't want to do laundry. You don't want to go to gym. So I feel like that could be me next, like, in a few months. So
Yeah.
So we just have to wait and see.
Yeah. Although I think it's cool, like for you, if working out or running or whatever it is your decompressing time. Like that could be something that like you look forward to at the end of your workday, for example.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're a routine kind of guy,
Yeah.
I don't know how much is gonna change then in like your evening.
It's going to change, definitely.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna have to find ways to balance it, like maybe meal prep on the weekends more and stuff. So
Already
Yeah.
thinking about
But-
the meal preps.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Crazy. Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
I was gonna say in the corporate life, I feel like people use the weekends to like recharge and do all their chores.
yeah,
Like do all of their adulting because I cannot do a single adulting thing like after work.
yeah, that makes sense.
So like I just have
I do
to
feel
say
like
that.
Carol's being a little dramatic.
Really?
Like I do laundry on a Wednesday.
Okay, but I would prefer to do it like
Yeah.
on a
Interesting.
weekend.
I'm like after 5 p.m. I can go for a run. Like it's okay.
Oh, I feel like a run is fine, but like if I were to like have to drag myself to the gym and I
Yeah.
have to bring
Like,
my stuff
yeah.
after a work day
Yeah.
or after going into work.
Yeah.
Pack a bag, bro. She does have the energy. I trust you.
Really?
She used to go to Pilates.
I did
At
used to go to,
Equinox.
but
At
it's
Equinox.
hard.
Yes.
It's like hard to maintain like yeah.
Because you have to, you work in a city, like you have to bring it with you.
Yeah, like you'd have to come back
Paying a
home
$3
and then
subway
go.
to
Yeah.
go back and then paying another $3 subway. So it makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
I feel like I've over time started to become Saturday most of the day I'm like at home
Yeah.
doing stuff that I need to get done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. As priorities have shaken out a little bit more, it's easier to say no to certain things, and then the schedule becomes a little less dense. Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
enjoy the grind?
I do. Yeah.
Like you wouldn't have it another way.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it another way. Yeah, it sounds weird because it definitely causes like stress at times, but I think that's just my personality.
Yeah.
I was like wondering like why do I enjoy working out? Like why do I like I'm literally suffering? Why do I like
Oh yeah, true.
yeah, like why do I
It is suffering.
Yeah, it is so like why do I like put myself through this? But I think there's something so rewarding when you are disciplined and complete the challenge.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I just find the process and very rewarding.
Yeah, that's cool.
That
That's
sounds,
great. Can't relate, but
yeah,
yeah, that's great.
that sounds very
Well, I remember, I feel like in college, for example, like if it was a really full day, maybe I like hit the bed like extremely exhausted, but I was like, that felt good. Like it was a very good,
yeah.
well used 24-hour or like day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's something rewarding in that. I'm bad at completing things though, so I'm not fully there. Nice.
Any last thoughts
About
about grad school in the city?
grad school in the city. New York was definitely a fun place to do grad school.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You glad you came here?
I'm super glad I came to New York City. I feel super grateful to have come to New York City. Yeah, it was super fun. Like
Man.
like meeting everyone.
Are you senti
I'm pretty sentimental.
Oh.
I'm pretty sentimental.
to be leaving? Or
Just in general, I'm pretty sentimental.
for an ISTJ,
Yeah.
I feel like it's
So-
rare.
So that's why like
Are you not ISFJ?
No, I'm not. My T is very strong. But my people close to me, like my sister was telling me like this past week.
You have a sister.
Yeah.
That's why. That's why.
Older sister. Older sister.
Yeah, she was like, Timmy, you're so T, but you're so F at the same time. I was like,
So T, but you're so F.
yeah. So I was like, oh, it's because I make decisions based off logic,
Oh.
but I have deep heart
Feelings.
desires. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah.
cool. Wait,
Yeah.
and then what do you do with those heart desires? Do you like think logically through them too?
Do you ever deny yourself of a
Of what?
of a desire of your heart?
Yeah, I do. I have to die to myself. So
For the sake of like self-control and discipline?
yes.
Yeah.
So
Dang.
so yeah, what do? I talk about them, and then that's why people think I'm very F,
Wow.
but I'm very T. I'm very T in the base how I make decisions.
And how you operate
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
approach life. I feel like for you to have so much gratitude for your time in New York
Yeah.
and like for your family and just like thinking back on the last 4 years, like you gotta have some senti in you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, I think that's healthy. I think.
Every time I like reach a end of a chapter, I always like get super sentimental, like saying, "Oh my gosh, his life is not going to be better than this past chapter." Like I was like that for high school. I was like that for college, and then moving on to med school. So probably gonna but it always got better. Like legit, like high school, college was better than high school. Med school was the best time of my life.
Oh.
Actually, yeah. So
Really?
it was the best time of my life.
How come?
Dang.
What made it
I
so?
don't know. I feel like I maxed it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
think you did.
like people like who seen me the past 4 years like can say like I know like I had no regrets. Like, I legit like went all in
Yeah.
in my commitments. So I had no regrets. I went all in for school. I went all in for church. I went all in for like community. I went all in for like
Spike ball.
ball, hobbies, fun.
Yeah.
Like I truly had no regrets. So yeah, the best is yet to come.
Dang, bro.
Dang.
But you'll visit back, right?
I'll be back November for the
marathon.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
thought of that. Yeah.
So I'll be back October 30th. I already got my PTOs for this time. October 30th.
Dude,
too.
you are just so.
I had to send my PTOs like by May
Oh wow.
for the whole entire year. So
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
you can only so you can only choose like these like 4 months out of the year
Jeez.
that I have no control of, and then it just happened to be on the month that I
Whoa.
run the marathon. So going there.
Nice.
So I'll be in New York
Okay.
October 30th to November 5th.
Oh, okay. You extended
Yeah.
it a little bit.
Yeah, 5 days.
Aww.
See you guys.
See you then.
See you guys then.
See you then.
Yeah.
See you then.
See you then.
Okay.
And
Dang,
then-
this became like a reflection of your time in New York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
Aw. It's the best city on earth.
He's
like, "No, that's
he's
Irvine."
Like, I can't betray my.
That's Irvine, California. Actually.
Irvine, best city on the earth for your 20s.
Oh,
For the stage of
yeah.
your life.
You can
Yeah.
confidently say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely wouldn't want to live anywhere else during this past 4 years.
But he's settling back in Irvine. We already know.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks for
That was
having me.
great. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, yay!